Chaya Chana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jai Om Vishnupad Paramhamsa Parivrajakacarya Ashtotar Shata Shri Srimati His Divine Grace Abhay Charnarvinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki ISKCON Pvt Samstapakacharya Srila Prabhupada ki Jai Om Vishnupad Paramhamsa Parivrajakacarya Ashtotar Shata Shri Srimati His Divine Grace Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Maharaj Srila Prabhupada ki Granth Srimad Bhagavatam ki Jai Shri Radha Radhika Raman ki Jai Shri Jagannath Baldev Subhadra Darshan ki Jai Shri Shri Kaunithai ki Jai Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Please repeat after me. Narayanam Namaskritya
Narayam Namaskritam
Naram Chaiva Narottamam
Naram Chaiva Narottamam
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam
Tatho Jayamudiraye
Dijate
Nashtaprayeshva Bhadreshu
Swabhadreshu
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya
Bhagavatyuttama Shloke
Bhagavati Uttam Sloke
Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki
Bhakti Bhavati Naistiki
Krishnaya Vasudevaya
Devaya
Devaki Nandanaya Cha
Nandanaya Cha
Nanda Gopakumaraya
Kumaraya
Vindaya Namo Namaha
Vindaya Namo Namaha
Jnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः नमः ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन्निति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Welcome to today morning Srimad Bhagavatam discussion. We have just usually we have rollover contestants, but we have rollover verse. So there is one part of the verse from first canto, second chapter, 23rd verse. One paragraph is remaining, and then we are going to discuss something from 1.2.24. I have a humble.
You want to share the screen?
I would love to share the screen if it doesn't take much time.
No, it doesn't.
Really? Okay. So the devotees we have, after quite some time, we have devotees offline also there with us. So it's going to take just a moment. We'll connect our laptop to Guru Parampara.
Yes.
That's it. It comes.
Cast.
Okay. I have to cast it. Hare Krishna. You're casting from
Yes, she's casting Roku.
Roku.
Right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. But you, this is not Roku remote. It can be the remote.
Yeah, this is
No, no. Roku remote.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Okay, what we can do is we will start. And whenever our Roku Pro is merciful on us, yes, his mercy we get, that time we'll start. Okay. But without visuals, it will be difficult to follow. Okay. So I'll read the paragraph. So what we have done so far, at least online, they're able to see the visuals. So if you wish to join online, you can join without your audio. So last verse, which we discussed on the Friday, 2 days ago, we had seen what is the basic functionality of God, God, God. G for generator, O for operator, and D for destroyer. Srishti, Sthiti, Pralaya. And we also saw how Krishna expands as three gunavatars to handle this particular operation. Generator, Srishti Karta is Brahmaji, is called Virinchi. Operator, Hari himself. And finally, destroyer is Hara. So these are the three guna avatars. So that was the main subject matter of discussion. And it was a very technical and Shastri class. You can take off the audio. Yeah. So we had seen all this. We had seen how Krishna in this Goloka chart, Krishna expands as Balram into Vasudev, Sankarshan, Pradyumna, Niruddha. We had seen all these expansions, all of it there. And finally, we had seen that how, where are the gunavatars in one universe? That is something that we had seen. Okay, so now we continue from this paragraph. But as far as maintenance of the prison house is concerned, it is done by Vishnu. As much as the state prison house is maintained by the state. If you see, creation requires passion and destruction is easier. It requires ignorance. So it's difficult to create. It's easy to destroy. It is the most difficult to maintain something because maintenance requires the mode of goodness. That is why maintenance, Krishna didn't give to anyone. Maintenance, who will take care? I will take care. I personally will look after the maintenance. If you see the three guna avatars, each one of them, they are the heads and they have their, what you can say, HODs also, head of departments. If you see, Brahmaji, as such, he is the personality who is not the primary creator, he is a secondary creator. And then he has his HODs, head of departments, and they are called as the Prajapatis. There are many Prajapatis under Brahmaji who do the creation. And if you look at Shiva, he is actually the destroyer, but he is also secondary destroyer. Because whenever the destructions of universe starts, what happens? Ananta, from his mouth, he starts emitting fire. That's how the destruction starts. And that fire inspires Rudra to do Tandava. And Rudra Tandava, he starts dancing. Right? And with that dancing, what happens is the airs generate and waters, they come up. So water, fire, air all together. But who is the one who initiates? It is Ananta. So he is actually the primary destroyer. Shiva is secondary destroyer. And his HOD of Shiva is, any idea? Any guess? Which demigod? It is Yama. Yama comes under him. He's the head of department, destruction. And then if you look at Vishnu, he's actually the primary maintainer. He's the real maintainer because every maintenance. That's why whenever there is a problem in universe, where do everyone go? Even Brahma's head spins. Hey, I don't know what to do. You all come with me with this problem. Let us all go to Dham and do sadhana. So they all go to Shwetadeep Dham, and in Shwetadeep Dham, they do their sadhana. All of them together, they offer prayers, and then Shuradakshay Vishnu, either he has two options. Either he will come on the screen, or he will send an SMS to Brahma. Text message. Please read it out for everyone. He does this. Sometimes he gives darshan, sometimes not. Sometimes only there is a message that is inspired in the heart of Brahma. So HOD of maintenance is Indra. Yes, Indra is supposed to maintain. That is why Krishna was very upset with Indra after the Govardhan. He didn't talk to him also. Because you are supposed to maintain. And you are the one who is destroying. That is not your department. That's not your seva. You are supposed to maintain. And it is Indra who felt very guilty. And he said that I am actually supposed to maintain all these cows, all these wonderful pastures. But I feel so bad that I overcame, my ego overpowered me. And as a result of that, I ended up, creating such mass destruction. But I would like to give you this title of Govinda. And that is when Indra invites Airavat, his elephant, and he does Abhishek for Krishna, and comes the Govinda Kund near Govardhan. Right? So he is supposed to be the maintainer. And whenever things go above his head, he goes to Brahmaji. And Brahmaji peacefully takes everyone, oh, let us go to the primary maintainer. That's a good leader, actually. Brahma is an excellent leader because each time problem is there, he takes everyone. You come, we'll all go do our sadhana in Shwetdeep Dham. Let's go and do that. Anyone, therefore, who wishes to get out of this prison of material existence, which is full of miseries like repetition of birth, death, disease, and old age, must please Lord Vishnu for such liberation. And we also discuss this. We discussed this last time. Mrityu, so we discuss Mukti Pradatam Sarvesham Vishnu Revana Samshaya. If you look at Skanda Purana, although many of the upasaks of Shiva, they may say that, oh, it is actually Shiva who gives the liberation. Shiva ki vajah se moksha milta hai. But what does the Shastra say? Yes, Mukti Pradatam Sarvesham Vishnu Evana Samshaya. Don't have doubt. Please sit down. It's okay. Time is less. Sit and listen to what's happening. So Mukti Pradatam Sarvesham. Yes, there can be Mukti Pradatas. But Vishnu Revana, please understand, there is only Vishnu who can do that. So he's meant for liberation out of these three murtis. So we all know that particular very famous story. Once there were a group of sages, and these sages were performing a great yajna to please the Supreme Person. So they all came with the different methods and strategies for yajna, but they were not knowing as to who to offer this yajna. Some of them said, I think this yajna should be offered to all the 30 koti devatas. They said, no, we would like to offer it to one person. Who is that one person to whom we can offer? It cannot be all demigods. We don't have so much of resources and time. Then they said we should offer it to Brahmaji because he's the creator. He has made all of us. They said it's a good idea. Some guys came and interrupted. What good idea? It's very bad idea. You know the power of Shambhu, Shiva. Even Brahmaji trembles seeing the anger of Shiva. Bad idea. You should give it to Shiva. And then the other party came. They said, but at the same time, what does Shiva do in his abode? He is chanting the names of Narayana. Shri Rama, Rama, Rameti, Rame, Rame, Manorame, Sahasranama Tattulyam, Ramanam Varanane. He's chanting the names of Ram. So we should offer it there. Then there was a heated argument, but at the same time, then we see that Brahmaji is so very powerful and all that. Shiva will destroy everything. And no, Vishnu is the maintainer. And then they were having this argument. And that time came an elderly son of Brahma. His name was Bhrigu. And Bhrigu Muni was very deeply respected among all the Brahminical classes because he is Maharishi. He had a position. If you see, Rishi is a person who is taken to a life of austerity. It's welfare for others. He's called as Rishi. Then there's the next station. The next state is Devarishi. Devarishi is somebody who is Rishi at the heavenly platform. Then there is Maharshi, who is a Rishi at the platform beyond the heavens. And topmost Rishi is called as Brahmarshi. So Bhrigu was a Maharshi, and at that particular point of time, he was holding the award for the best Tapasvi award. So he did a lot of austerities. There's only one person who did better austerities than Bhrigu. You know who is that? Hiranyakashipu. So when Brahma comes to meet Hiranyakashipu, they didn't show in Mahavatar Narasimha. He comes with all the sages. And he tells Bhrigu, give your award to him. He has done more tapasya than you. He has done it. Even Brahma was impressed. Bhrigu was impressed. What a tapasya. But then after he spoke, what he wanted to, Bhrigu said, Chai, barbad ho gaya. What did he do? He spoiled everything. Climax was spoiled. It was anti-climax. Right, but then that is his tapasya. So because of his austerity, he was deeply respected. As soon as he came in, everyone fell silent. Mom. And then he asked, what is the reason for this altercation? Why this commotion is going on? They told him the problem. We are not able to find out one person to whom we have to offer. Bhrigu said, I'll go and find out. So Bhrigu goes to, okay, there's a question, where does Raj Rishi fall? Yeah. Raj Rishi actually is a saintly Kshatriya king. Yes, he's a rishi, but he's having the duty of a kshatriya. He's called as a Raja Rishi, but he would definitely be under Raja Rishi and Rishi are equal. He will be under the Dev Rishis. Thank you. Nice question, Leelaji. Coming back. So Bhrigu Muni first went to his own father. So he decided what to do. So he went to Brahmalok and just boldly walked through. He passed through Brahmaji. Usually, whenever, and Brahma, as soon as he saw Bhrigu, he was happy. Bhrigu, my son has come to meet me, but he didn't even offer pranam. No obeisances. One day, one devotee was upset with another devotee. He said, what is the problem, Prabhu? Prabhuji, usne dandvat nahi kiya. He didn't offer me dandvat pranam. What is this, Prabhuji? Like that. So even Brahmaji became angry, furious. Rascal son, this is what the training I gave you. You're supposed to respect your father. But then Bhrigu Muni saw, hey, this fellow became angry. He cannot be supreme because he's controlled by anger. But then Bhrigu comes and offers obeisances. Papa, sorry. Totta exam. You failed. Then after that, Bhrigu decides, now this person cannot be the supreme. Then he goes to Kailash. Yes, Kailash, he goes there. And there Shiva is so happy. Parvati Devi says, my lord, see who has come. Your brother has come. Shiva is so happy. Bhrigu, my brother, you have come to my planet after such a long time. Please come. Please embrace me. Bhrigu said, stop it. You filthy creature. Your body is smeared with all the crematorium ash. You're with snakes and scorpions. You dirty fellow. We are pure, clean Brahmanas. And you're a filthy fellow who roams about in the crematorium with all the ghosts and hobgoblins and spirits. Don't come here. And now Shiva is fuming with anger. Bhrigu, he takes his Trishul and he starts chasing Bhrigu. And Bhrigu initially thought, he didn't think that the matter will get so serious. Bhrigu only could do one thing. He could catch his dhoti and run. Dhoti. And wherever he would catch his dhoti and run, Shiva would come there. He said, hey, dhoti. Again, he would catch his dhoti and keep running. He roamed everywhere. Finally, Mother Parvati said, oh Lord, after all, he's your brother. Leave him. And Bhrigu was panting. Had she not stopped, I'd have definitely died. It was a big risk. So, but he definitely cannot be the supreme because he came under the control of anger. And then finally, Bhrigu goes to Vaikuntha Lok. Very serene atmosphere, full of wonderful chants glorifying the Lord. All the devotees absorbed in the name and the service of Lord. And their mother Lakshmi was very wonderfully massaging the lotus feet of Narayana. And Lord was lying in the Yoga Nidra. And Bhrigu, all of a sudden, ran went in the chest of the Lord. And everyone was wondering, what happened? What is this? And then the Lord, he opened his lotus eyes. He smiled. And he said, oh, Bhrigu, such a great saint has come to my abode. My abode has become purified. Yes, I am so fortunate to have your darshan. He was very calm and seen. Other all devotees are shocked. What is this? What has he done? And then, but, oh, my dear sage, I did not welcome you properly. You had come here, I wasn't knowing. But your soft feet has kicked my hard chest. It must be definitely paining. Let me massage it. And he started massaging the feet. By this time, Bhrigu was melted. He started crying, oh my lord, leave us. Please, please don't embarrass me further. I was a fool. I had this audacity to come and test you, my lord. Please forgive. But by the time Mother Lakshmi had got angry, "Oh, you fellow, you kicked the chest of my Lord. You Brahmanas will always be poverty stricken. I will never favor you. I curse you." And she leaves. And she was upset with Narayana also. He came and kicked your chest where I am staying, and you allowed him to kick. You did not block. Karate block, kung fu block. You could have done that. You didn't block. So thus, I'm going to leave you also. And she comes and settles down in Kolhapur. That's a different story. We'll discuss some other time. But the point is that Bhrigu understood. When he came back and told the sages, he told that first when I went to Brahmalok, I committed a mental offense to Brahma by not offering respect. And Brahmaji became angry. So if a person is under the control of anger, definitely he cannot be supreme. Then I committed a verbal offense to Shiva, which is of a higher degree, because I criticized verbal offense. And he became so angry that he was almost going to kill me. Yes, Bal Bal Bacha mein. Somehow I rescued and saved my life and I ran away from there. But then when I went to Lord Narayana's abode, I went and committed a physical offense by kicking him on the chest. But he was absolutely undisturbed. He was completely in serenity, equanimity, equipoise nature. And thus I would like to conclude, he said, the greatness of a person is estimated by the ability of a person to tolerate provoking situations. This is the exact statement. His ability to tolerate provoking situations. That is the greatness of a person. So we find this particular pastime in our Shastras very prominently there. And such is the personality offers liberation. But there's one step beyond. What is the name of Lord where he offers liberation? He's called as Mukunda. The one who provides mukti is called as Mukunda. That is the name of the Lord. But Mukunda is the name of Vishnu or Krishna? Think and tell. Yes, it is name of Krishna. Mukunda is actually name of Krishna. Mukunda Murna Pranipatya Yache Bhavantu Mekhantam Ihantam Artam Avasmrti Swacharana Ravinde Bhave Bhave Mestu Bhavat Prasadat. Kulishekar Alvar defines what's a Mukunda. Mukunda Murna Pranipatya Yache. He is praying that let me always remain at your lotus feet. So if I am with you, Mukunda, I will never see this material existence. That's what is Mukunda. So Vishnu gives liberation. Vishnu gives liberation, fact. But to the demons who gives liberation, there's a qualification. Demons cannot be liberated by anyone. Not even Narayana can liberate demons. Somebody is qualified, yes, you get liberation. But somebody is not qualified who can give liberation, only Krishna. This Rupa Goswami writes in NOD. That's why he's called as Viduhu. The first verse of the NOD, Nectar of Devotion, defines Krishna. There is no name of Krishna. Krishna is called as Vidu. Vidu means Vishesha Rupena Dhunoti iti Vidu. One who cleanses in a very special manner is called as Vidu or Krishna. So actual mukti to demons is provided by Krishna. Now you see the example. You just see the example given by Rupa Goswami is very simple. He says that they were Jai Vijay were cursed. So they came as Hiranyakashipu, Hiranyaksha. They were delivered by Varahadev and Narsimdev. But did they get liberation? They came back as Ravana and Kumbhakara. They were both killed by Ram. Did they get liberation? No. They came back as Shishupal and Dantavakra. Then only when Krishna killed them, then they got liberation. That is when they got liberation. So actual Vidu who can give an unqualified person liberation is only, that pass is there only with Krishna. Even Vishnu can give liberation only to person who is fit for it. Unfit fellow will not get. But Krishna gives the person who is unfit also. Now one may ask, Prabhuji, but this we have heard that this Jai Vijay came again. They return, Jai Vijay returns. Like people have movies, Mummy returns. Jai Vijay return. They came again. How is that? Yes, they came not because they were not liberated. They came for Krishna Prem. They heard and then they went back. Haribol, Prabhu, welcome back. They all got a grand welcome in Vaikunta. Hare Prabhu, aap aa gaye, you came back. Said, yeah, we came back. But Krishna is coming again. Really? He's again coming? But we are now delivered. Hey, he doesn't just come for you both. He comes for many purposes. Right? He has a lot of purposes. Oh, what is the purpose? Why he has come back again? He has come to give prema. Acha, prema, then we are going back again. So they came with the power of Hiranyakashipu, Shishupal plus Ravana. Like that, Jagai came. And similarly, Hiranyaksha, Kumbhakarna, and Dantavakra together, plus one plus two, 3x. Like that, our Madhai came. So they both were all the more notorious and powerful. They came with 3x because the person is going to be more merciful. And Mark High Prem Di. Nityananda got hurt, but Mahaprabhu gave them. He embraced them and gave them love. Amazing. Yes, going ahead. So demons, actually it is only Krishna who can give. That's why Krishna is more merciful. Yes, he is more merciful. But Krishna gives liberation to demons, but Mahaprabhu gave prema to demons. That's why he is Namo Mahavadanyaya. There cannot be anybody who is more merciful than Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He gave prema directly. On what prema? What prema? Not love of this world. Not love of heavenly planets. Heavenly planets, there is no love. Not love of Vaikuntha. Not just love of Goloka. Even in there is rasas. Yes. Unnata Ujjwala Rasam Swabhaktim Shriya. Yes. So he gave that Unnata Ujjwala Ras, the topmost rasa of the Gopi Bhav. That is what he gave. That is why the least qualified people, most mercy. Least, most. That's why he's Mahavadanya. See the gap. Right? He does that. Lord Vishnu is worshipped by devotional service only. And if anyone has to continue prison life in the material world, he may ask for relative facilities for temporary relief from different demigods like Shiva, Brahma, Indra, and Varuna. Okay. Usually, it is, this is very clear. Kama is taste ritagyana prapadyante anya devata. Tam tam niyam vastaya prakriti mohini shriya. The 7.20 Krishna says, whose heart is full of all the variety of lusty desires, they approach demigods. And usually Vishnu, you approach by devotional service. Now my question is, can we go to Krishna for material desires? Many people say, Krishna, why are you not coming to Krishna temple? Oh, Krishna doesn't fulfill material desires. That is why we are going to other demigods temples. Is that fact? No. What does Bhagavatam say? Akama sarva kamuva moksha kama udaridi tivrena bhakti yogena yajeta purusham param. Whether you have desire, no desire, you're full of desire. Go to Krishna. That is an intelligent person. But there is a difference. There's a difference between demigods giving a desire and Krishna giving desire. Demigods are like shopkeepers. There's a wonderful sweet there kept. There is rasgulla, rasmalai, kaju katli, yes, montal, Gujarati sweet. All these things are kept. And on top of that, there are flies. All these flies are roaming around and they're eating. They're flies Mahaprasad. Right? Flies that come from which gutter we never know. So they're all having. You go to shopkeeper. Can you give 1 kilo Mohantal? He'll say, of course, why not? He'll just shoo away the flies and there'll be 2-3 flies stuck there. Yes, please take. Take it. He'll take the money and he'll give you the product. That is a typical businessman. He is least bothered what's going to happen to the health of the person who is eating the sweet. But Krishna is mother. He'll say, beta, this sweet is not good for you. No, I'm not giving it to you. At least not right now. So if we go to a desire with Krishna, Krishna will ensure that we are purified first and then we have the desire. Didn't Dhruv Maharaj go to Krishna with material desires? Yeah, he had I don't think anybody had more desire than that. He said, I want a kingdom greater than Brahma. What does it mean? Means I want to be Narayan. Who is greater than Brahma? Only Narayan. So I want the position of Narayan. Can it be a desire? I'm just thinking, my God, it is. It is the most lucrative and pompous desire ever. But then what was his realization? His realization was amazing. Sthana vilashi tapasosti toham tvam prapta mam deva munindri guhyam achan vichinman hapi divya ratnam swamin kritartosmi varam nayache. He says Sthana vilashi. I was Abhilashi, I was an aspirant of Stan. What Stan? Your Stan. Bhagavan, I wanted your kingdom because that's the greatest. Tapasosti toham. That was my tapasya. But Tvam Prapta, I got you. Tvam Prapta Mam, I got you. Deva Munindri Guhyam. Even demigods and munis don't get you. Kachan Vichinvan Api Divya Ratnam. I was looking for broken pieces of glass. Broken pieces of glass look attractive, right, from distance. Especially for childish people. Children, for them, glass is attractive. Hey, what is that? Especially when the sunshine reflects on the glasses, different color glasses, it looks very attractive. But if a child touches the glass, what will happen? He bleeds. Blood comes out. It's harmful. You touch it, you're going to bleed. That is the nature of material desires. They are all like those broken pieces of glasses. But what did I was looking for broken pieces of glasses. I got Api Divya Ratnam. That is you. You are the most valuable jewel. So what does he say? Swamin Kritarthosmi. Oh Lord, Kritartha, I am satisfied. I have everything now. Varam Nayach. I don't want that. Cancel it. But that order was too late. Suppose you go to a hotel, not that I'm saying you go. I'm not saying you go, but you go to a hotel and you order, fine, I want some Santiti Prabhu, you'll not go now. I want masala dosa. Seeing you, I'm getting that. I want masala dosa. And suppose then soon he realizes there is a devotee friend with him. Not a devotee friend. Devotee will not go. Friend who says, Prabhu, this place has better chola bhatura. North Indian is better. This is not good for South Indian. Then he has to immediately cancel the order. Sir, no masala dosa, chola bhatura. Immediately. Imagine he says after 20 minutes, what they will tell? They will say it's already made. Now you have to eat. You have to pay for this and that also. You have to cancel the order in time. Right? So Dhruv Maharaj was too late to cancel the order. It took 6 months' time for him to cancel. He said, now the order cannot be cancelled. Now you have to accept it. But what had happened was his heart was purified. Yonta pravishta imamam rasam prasaptu jivanti san. So he says that Yonta pravishta. As soon as the holy name went inside, the form of the Lord was seen. So I was completely awakened. I was suptam, I was sleeping. Imam prasuptam, sanjeeva yatra akila shakti dharaswadhamna. So I got that unlimited prowess now. Now I woken up. He got awakened. Small boy got awakened. So that was the power of the Lord and His holy name. No demigod, however, can release the imprisoned living being from the conditioned life of material existence. Yes, this is not possible. In fact, demigods, if you know the reality, they cannot even give us anything beyond our karma. No. We all have a karmic account. How many of you have bank account? Everyone has, Prabhu, except you. Except you all have. But we all in reality have two accounts. One is called positive punya account and papa account. So many times people think that I will do sins and then I'll do punya, it gets cancelled. This is not like mathematics. 5 minus 3 is 2. You have to suffer for pap, you have to enjoy punya. That's a must. You cannot eradicate. One year doesn't nullify each other. So like these two accounts we have. Right? Now suppose somebody is having some problem. He goes to demigod, please solve it. Yes, Ganpati. Then he says, Vignaharta Ganpati, please save me. Vakratunda Mahakali, please save me. I'm having a problem here. What Ganpati can do? He has power. Vignaharta. Vigna is the problem that has come. Ganpati, what he will do, he will not take the problem away. He can have the power to postpone the problem. That's it. He'll postpone it after, okay, you will get the problem after 2 years. And he thinks, yes. Oh, my friend Ganesha, tu rehna saath hamesha. You be with me. But the problem here is life gives us situations which we can handle. We get the problem, we get the success which we can handle. Now the problem goes after 2 years. What if another problem is there after 2 years? So you get problem square, right? So now the tapasya, what you did, not 2 plus 2, bro, 2 square. Square. Everything squares up. And now this is something you cannot handle. So even you do vrata, suppose you do vrata and you escape after 2 more years. What if there is another problem there? My God, is going to be problem to the power 4, not 3, 4. My God, now what? So this is the problem with demigod worship. They don't have the power to finish the karma. They have power to postpone. Even suppose now somebody wants, they want wealth. So they offer upasana to Lakshmi without Narayan. You have seen that photo? Lakshmi Mata is there with all these coins going like this. And where is Narayan? Narayan is not there. No Narayan. Narayan both problem. So much we have to do. You have to surrender and give so much things. We only like Lakshmi Mata giving all these coins from her hand like this. Problem, yeah, we do. What are the things? She will give you wealth. But it is like a person who is without getting salary spending things on credit. What will I know? I never had credit card in my life. So I don't know what happens. You keep swiping your credit card. Take my card. What will happen? Huge bill will come. There will be deficit. So what wealth you are supposed to get after 2 years that you spent now on? So she is not going to give you anything that is beyond your karma. Whatever wealth you are supposed to give 2 years before, you should give it to you right now. It's like giving your salary before. Can I get my salary in advance? Yeah, take it. That's all. Demigods don't have. And now what problem will come? After 2 months, you will not have that. Then what you will do? Suffer there. So it's only bhakti. Brahma Samhita very clearly says, Karmani nirdahati kintu sa bhakti bhajam govindamati purusham tamaham majami. It is only bhakti to Krishna that can nirdahati. It can burn off the punya and papa completely. The karmic account will be gone. Nothing else. This can be done only by Vishnu. Therefore, the ultimate benefit may be derived from Vishnu, the personality of Godhead. Can we get some examples from Shastras where Krishna completely finished somebody's karmic account? Finished. Any example? Okay, this from the altar. Devaji's karmic account was finished. Yeah, in fact, all the asuras. See, there is a definition of Hari. There are two definitions given in the Shastra. Hari, first Hari for devotee, is Sarva Amangala Hari iti Hari. You chant Hari's name, all the Amangalata, the inauspiciousness is finished. And what is Hari for a demon? Hari Hata Gati Dayaka iti Hari. I'll explain. Hari Hata Gati Dayaka. Hari means enemy. Hata means to kill. Gati means destination. Dayaka is to gives. So gives liberation to one who he kills. He is also Hari. So he is auspicious even for a demon. Hari Hata Gati Dayaka iti Hari. Two definitions of Hari is given in Shastra. For a devotee, Sarva Mangala Hari iti Hari. For a demon, Hari Hata Gata Dayaka iti Hari. So he gives that supreme destination. So everybody's karma is taken off. And even we surrender right now, which we are afraid to do, but we do that. Then what does Krishna says as Meenakshi Krishna Prada Mataji from the altar is speaking? Her ears are mind and everything is there, but mind is here also. That's nice. Sarva dharman parityajya mam ekam sharanam vraja ham tvam sarva papebhyo mukshayishyami ma shacha. Do not worry. I take away all your karma. And Krishna does that for us. Yes, and he has done, he's proven it repeatedly. So anybody who, and in fact, that's what happens when a disciple, Diksha Kale Bhakta Koila Atma Samarpan, Tata Kale Krishna Koila Bhakta Atma Samarpan. The Chaitanya Charitamrita explains that at the process of initiation, now we had his Grace Samsiddhi Prabhu, he got initiated. He got double mercy, first, second, both. So what is that? So that particular process of surrender, Diksha Kale Bhakta Koila Atma Samarpan, you're surrendering to Guru. And Tata Kale Krishna Koila Bhakta Atmasam, a devotee becomes equal to Krishna. So Krishna says, oh, this person has to become equal to me. It means not that we become God. No, we get that adhikar to represent God. That's why after Diksha it is said one should preach. One should start preaching after initiation. Why? Because you can now represent God. So, some Siddhi Prabhu and all the devotees, we all got this mercy. We surrender life to Guru. Guru takes away the karma. It is Guru on behalf of Krishna who takes that karma. So that's what we do in the yajna also. We have this karma bijas. We put it, karma phala, the fruit. We put everything off it. We are now completely free. I remember one of my seniors who got initiated before me. I asked him, Prabhu, what is your experience of initiation? He said that all my burden is gone now. I feel very, very at ease. Now I can, with a peaceful mind, practice and preach. He taught us the right attitude, how we should live our life after Diksha. Right? So it's a very merciful process. that we just simply have to agree to chant 16 rounds, follow the 4 regulative principles, and the merciful spiritual master on behalf of the Guru Parampara and Krishna takes away all the sins. And that time we are liberated actually. And when that liberated platform, we practice Krishna consciousness. Okay. That is 7:58. I'll hand over the forum to Her Grace, Shakti Mataji, for discussion. You can unmute yourself and you can go ahead with the discussion.
Hey, well, so it seems that that there was a lot of confusion as to who was, sorry, I can't see, but who is in control here, and what's the best way to go about finding, like, there's the 3 modes, right? So the best way to move through the 3 modes of nature. I mean, where would you go from there?
Okay. So I'd like to answer it shortly because when we devotees here have to proceed ahead, and I have to proceed ahead too. But it's a good question, valid question. We consider the mode of ignorance and passion to be leg pullers. That is why the regular hearing of Bhagavatam, tada rajas tamo bhava kama lobhadayasche, chette eter anavrittam stitam sadve prasidati. Just by regular attendance in Bhagavatam class, these lower modes, which namely tamoguna, should be curtailed and the mode of passion should be reduced and this mode of goodness should be prevalent. So when we come to this mode of goodness, that is when the practice of Krishna consciousness becomes natural and easy. Right? It should become easy.
One quick question on the board is, what is the difference between Narayana and Vishnu?
Oh, they are actually referring to the same person, but
Yeah.
the function is different. Narayana refers to a personality who is a shelter of all the beings. Nara, all the beings, Narayana, who sheltered all beings. And Vishnu refers to that personality who has expanded and entered into each and every particle of creation. Vishnu, who stays in every anu.
Perfect.
Yes, Vasa in every anu is called as Vishnu. They refer to the same personality, but their functionality is different. One is giving shelter, the other one is creating the space. Yes, constituting everything.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you so much for your time this morning.
Thank you. Thank you, dear devotees. We'll end now. Next time I'll control my ecstasy. After seeing live audience after a long time, I got carried away by ecstasy. Technically I was supposed to do this in the next verse as well, but then live audience is something that gets me into ecstasy. So please forgive me on that, and next time we will definitely have 10 minutes for solid discussion. Okay. And thank you all dear devotees for agreeing to come and giving me this opportunity to glorify Krishna for my own purification. ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय, जगत गुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, समस्त गौर भक्त वृंद की जय, निताय गौर प्रेमानंद। हरे कृष्ण।